Chairman, I wanted to, first of all, really thank the panel for coming in and talking about their vision for connectivity, for digital connectivity, particularly here in the United States, and the Affordable Connectivity Program is what I really wanted to focus on today. One of the reasons why is because it's such a great example of a program that is working, whether it's in an urban district like the one that I represent or in a rural district like many of our Republican colleagues represent. It is tremendous what it's doing to change families' lives and what a positive impact that has made in 18 million households across this country. People that weren't connected before finally having the opportunity to do that and being able to do it affordably and not have to make the choice between whether or not they should be connected with the rest of the world or whether or not they, have to, pay other bills. And so it's been a great program. And Chairwoman Rosenworcel, I want to commend you and the commission on setting up ACP and its predecessor EBB so quickly and particularly under challenging circumstances that we faced. But it wasn't a set it and forget it situation. And I know that lots of improvements have been made to the program. And unfortunately, the media always talks about the waste and the fraud, and that's what gets the headlines, instead of the 18 million people that I talked about earlier whose lives have been positively changed because of this program. To me, the system is working as it is supposed to be working, and people are connected that weren't before, and that's what we have to keep in mind. Can you talk to us, Chairwoman, about the improvements and integrity measures that you have made and implemented to ensure that ACP is on firm footing?
Well, first of all, thank you. I know that you played a big role in getting the predecessor to this program, the emergency broadband benefit, set up. And then Congress took a look at that work and decided to continue it, and that's why we have the Affordable Connectivity Program today. Like I mentioned a second ago, we had to set it up in 60 days. Congress gave us 60 days. That's a little bit like building a plane when it's in the air. But we did it, and we have 18 million, 19 million households that rely on it now. So every time we identify a problem, we are swift to make change. For instance, the Inspector General identified a problem with subscribers in community-eligible participation schools. Over the course of 2 to 3 days, we shut down that pathway, required additional documentation, did a re-verification of everyone who had previously applied under that requirement. And we sent any problematic findings off for enforcement and investigation. I think that's exactly what you want. Yeah. You run a program, you make sure it has structural success and integrity, and you do that by taking in any criticisms and acting on them in a fast and expeditious way.
Yeah, no, I think that's absolutely right. And you mentioned also in your testimony that current projections suggest that ACP funds could run out within a year. And there are currently, again, 18 million Americans enrolled. If that happens, and this program does wind down, what processes are in place to prevent consumers from suddenly losing the discount and facing unexpected bills? And when would providers need to start informing customers in our districts that this benefit is no longer available?
These are very good questions, and we are taking a look at all of them right now. First things first, we want to make sure that Congress continues to fund this program. We built the biggest broadband affordability program in our nation's history, so let's keep the good stuff going, and we'd like to work with you to do that. But come this fall, we'll have to make hard decisions about what kind of choices will need to be made to wind this program down if Congress does not provide an additional appropriation, and we're taking a look at all of those issues right now.
Yeah, no, thank you very much. Well, it's like I said earlier, it's made a big difference from kids being able to do their homework in a more efficient manner, people being able to explore starting a new business one day. And as this digital economy continues to grow, we want to make sure that lower income communities can participate because it can change lives. I appreciate your testimony today. And Mr. Chairman, I yield back.
Gentleman yields